For this question 31b, it is an inequalities question. So we can notice that actually this question consists of two inequalities. For the first inequalities, it will be x plus 4 less than equal x squared plus x. Another inequality, so when we separate these inequalities, we have to be using the definition n. And another inequalities here will be x squared plus x less than 12. So now we have separate these inequalities, become two inequalities. So we're going to solve this left hand side inequalities and right hand side inequalities. After we get their answer, then we are using their answer to do intersection because of the definition n here. Okay, so for the left hand side, it's a quadratic, so we will try to move our quadratic to the left hand side. It will become negative x squared. So x, when you move to the left hand side, is minus. So we don't want negative quadratic here. We will divide by -1. We will simplify it to become positive quadratic. So when I divide by negative, I need to change the sign. Then only I continue to the next step, which is factorization, which is x minus 2, x plus 2, and we do the graphing in order to solve these quadratic inequalities. One of the roots is -2, another root is 2. So make sure your roots, the smaller roots, leave it at left hand side, bigger roots at right hand side. So since we can see the process here, they said these inequalities have to be greater equals to 0, means we are going to take positive region. So our region will be our answer, where our x will be less than equal -2. Another part of the answer will be x greater equals to 2. So this is our left hand side answer. We're going to continue for right hand side. So right hand side also a quadratic. We will rearrange them to the left hand side here and let the right hand side here become 0. After we rearrange the quadratic at left hand side, make sure it is simplified. Yes, this is simplified, and we go to the next step where we're going to do factorization and graphing. So our factorization here, it will be x minus 3 and x plus 4. So the roots here, smaller roots will be -4 at left hand side, bigger roots will be 3 at right hand side. And in order to solve these inequalities, we will notice here it is less than 0, means we are going to take the negative region. So our answer will be located at between -4 and 3. So -4 will be smaller than our region of x, and then the region of x will be smaller than 3. So this is our right hand side answer. So what can we do now is going to intersect left hand side answer and right hand side answer in number line. So therefore we have to draw our number line here where we have 4 points here, -2, 2, -4 and 3. So -4, continue by -2 and 2 and 3. So for left hand side number line, it will equals to -2 less than, so I drag it to left hand side, and then equals to 2, I drag it to right hand side. So this is my answer from left hand side. So I have to draw it in the same level because this indicate that they are coming at the same source here. So another level, I am going to draw the interval from the right hand side here, which is -4 not include until 3 not include. Then we are going to find their intersection for this number line because the definition of n. So notice that for this region we have nothing to intersect, but for this region, yes, we are going to intersect here. So So here occur our intersection. At the middle here, we don't have anything to intersect, but this region, yes, we have two number line are intersecting. And after that, we don't have any number line to intersect. So finally, our answer will be start from -4, which is not include, until -2 include union. Another part of the answer, it will be 2 to 3 union. Or I can write it in set notation. So if I want to write it in set notation, it will be using set notation where -4 less than x less than equal to, and then 2 less than equal less than 3. So this is our set notation. So we can either accept in inequality form or set form or interval form. So how we see on the concept here, 5 marks concept here. So the concept here is how you're going to solve. The first mark will be dropped at how you're going to solve your quadratic inequalities, where you see you're going to factorize and do graphing. Then that will be your answer for this quadratic part. Same to the right hand side here. So this concept we're going to see how you form your quadratic and form the factorization and graphing to get the answer. So lastly, we have to see your final answer is getting from this intersection. So either we can accept your set notation or interval form. So this answer will refer here on your number line. Is it you're doing your intersection here? So that's how we get these 5 marks.